Hello everybody, this is Zaxter99, another new indie game. This one was a request through one of my messages on my YouTube account here. If you guys feel, you want to see me play a game, maybe you don't want to make it public, you can always contact me at my About page, where you can just simply send me a message about anything. So here I had a request. The person I evidently wanted to remain confidential in their request to see me play this indie game, One Night Stand. This is a game where the developer is taking donations, but there's no donation required to download and play the game. And it is available at itch.io. I will provide the link down below so you guys can play this yourself, should you feel the desire to do that. Now, I really have no idea what this game is about, evidently, except for that it's about a one-night stand. So I'm sure it's going to be pretty quick. So we're going to go ahead and find out what this game's about and do a playthrough and share this one-night stand together, you and I. No homo, right after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. So this is my first play of One Night Stand. I've never even heard of this game until I had a request on one of my comments that was sent to me, and they wanted me to play One Night Stand. So here we go. So this video is probably going to be a little bit more mature in nature. So if you are somebody under the age of 16 or 18 years old, you might want to get mom or dad's permission. Because I have no idea what is involved in this game, but I can almost guarantee you that it is going to be more mature content. So please, if you are under the age of, I'd say 16, please talk to mom and dad before continuing on with this video. All right, so let's go ahead and start and find out what this game's about, besides a one-night stand. Ugh. My head. Uh-oh, did I get drunk? My stomach. Now, I don't even know if I'm a man or a woman at this point. I have no idea. I feel like crap. That's always good. Last night, what happened? Drink. Lots of drink happened. I think it means drinking. And we're not talking about Kool-Aid here. Oh, what's that noise? Oh, wow. That kind of gives a pretty good impression of the bright sun coming in. My phone. Where's my phone? Oh, wow. I am seeing really blurry. Yep. I obviously got pretty lit up last night. Well, this here certainly doesn't look like a phone. That, yeah, it looks like stuff fell out of my pockets and is all over the floor or the bed or something is what it looks like to me. Maybe this is a table? I'm not sure. I'm seeing too blurry. This looks like the only thing that could be my phone, but I could be wrong, I guess. Yep, got it. Shh. Okay, so this is obviously... Oh, I am a guy. My name is Gary. Or no, this is from Gary, maybe. Mate, what the hell happened to you last night? I type back, I have no idea, but thanks for waking me up. Huh. Oh, low battery, 5% of battery remaining. Nice. You can see it up here too. Crap, my phone is about to die. Better plug it in before the battery runs out. Okay. No. I can't plug my phone into that. Into what? Or that. Ah, my phone charger has to be around here somewhere. What was that sound? It sounded like a door? Oh, now suddenly my vision comes back into focus. Okay. Wait. I don't recognize this bedside table. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't my room. Oh, boy. My clothes, they're all over the floor. Am I... I'm completely naked. Oh boy. Well, at this point, I just hope I'm in a room with a girl. Like a girl? Like someone my age, not someone 40 years older than me or 40 years younger or somebody of... Oh. Okay. Oh, I said the same thing. Hello. I guess I got lucky last night. Yeah, it would seem that way. This must be her room. Well, if it don't look like a motel room or something, it probably is. I hope this is her room. But who is she? Yeah, you would assume that's her room, but I mean, it depends on where I was. Was I at a party? Was I, you know? Who is she? I don't even know who she is. Okay, so this Gary person says, all the girls were so pissed off. I can't believe I ditched my date so you could just bail on us all. What? So Gary ditched a date to hang out with me, and then I ditched him. Well, that sounds nice. Sound like a good friend there. Shit. Sounds like drunk me was up to no good last night. Yeah, you think? Hate to let my mates down, but I guess my mind must have been elsewhere. I can only imagine where my mind was. So I typed back, sorry, I honestly don't know what happened to me last night. But guess what? I pulled. Wink, wink. That should shut him up. I don't even think I remember that. I think that's just lying. I obviously don't remember anything. It'd be pretty bad if that's the only thing I remember. Could she be one of the girls from last night that Gary was talking about? Well, let's just hope that this isn't Gary's girlfriend, that he stood up. Let's hope that. All right, wait a minute. I don't want to save the game. I accidentally clicked the right button. All right, so could she be one of the girls from last night that Gary was talking about? Probably. Even if she was, I don't know anything about her. I can't even remember her name. That's great, dude. Shit. I really can't remember anything that happened last night. I don't even know where the hell I am right now. This hangover isn't helping. Wow. So Gary says, bullshit, one drink and you're off bedding women? You're going to need a better excuse for ditching all your mates than that. Gary doesn't believe me. He sounds pretty pissed off. Well, at this point, I think I'm in a deeper situation right now. I don't think I should be worrying about Gary. If he's a friend, he'll understand. He's probably been in the same situation himself a few times. I'm just saying. If Gary's not going to take my word for it, I could take a sneaky picture. That would shut him up. Should I do? Take a photo or don't take a photo? All right, guys. I want to go ahead and stop right here before I make this decision. Now, I could be a funny guy. I could be a macho guy. Or I could be downright real. Now, when I look at my YouTube analytics, and I can see that about 80% of my viewers on all my, overall are men. Okay, where only about 20% are females. So I want to go ahead and talk, especially, if you're a male, especially if you're a younger male. I want to go ahead and talk man to man to you for a moment. I can tell you for a fact that a long time ago in my younger years, I've been in this situation. I've never really drank a whole lot, and adding alcohol to, the whole bar scene or parties or whatever is outright stupid. And I know that as a young male, I know that there is a very, very, it almost feels vital. It feels like a very, very real pressure to be macho, to be cool in front of your guy friends, to act like a macho dude who can get with any woman that he wants to and show off and get laid and all these different things. And when you're with male friends and you add alcohol to the mixture, that, magnifies those feelings of feeling the need to feel macho or prove something to your friends. And all I got to say, as an older, wiser male who's been there before, you need to think. You need to think not when you're drunk and in a bar, okay? Because when you're drunk and you got all that pressure on you in front of your male friends and stuff like that, that isn't a time that you want to let any part of you, either head, do the thinking, okay? You need to really think before you put yourself in these situations, because too many of us have been here. This is a situation, as you can see, looking here, if you've ever been in this situation or if you haven't, this is a situation you never want to wake up in. This is a situation where you can see, as this goes, I don't even know the girl's name. Things have obviously happened. I mean, you can tell she's naked. I'm naked. All my clothes are on the floor. That just is not a situation anybody wants to wake up in, especially when you don't even know who the hell it is. She could be pregnant, okay? Even worse, she could have an STD because you don't know who she is. You don't know where she's been or who else she slept with. This kind of a situation. It's irresponsible. And I can't overstress enough, guys. Now, before you click off my video or think, I feel like you're talking to dad or whatever, you're just sitting there in front of your computer or on your phone or whatever, listening to me talk. Hear me out. Hear me out, whoever you are, because the decisions you make in your younger years will affect you for the rest of your life. These kind of situations, these kind of decisions to put yourself in a bar where you're, giving in to macho pressure, and when you're giving in to hormones, and when you're adding alcohol to that whole mixture, those situations, those decisions that you make are decisions that you could regret for the rest of your life, especially if you get some really bad STD, especially if you get a woman pregnant and have a kid before you're ready to, take on the responsibilities of having a kid. You just I don't think, and the reason I say this is because I was younger too. I didn't understand the overimportance, of every little decision like this and how they can affect you for your entire life. I mean, you're talking about, in a situation like this, potentially bringing a child into this world. And children are so innocent. It's not the kid's fault. If this girl and this, and I'm trying to pretend that this hypothetical situation is real. If this woman that I don't even know her name gets pregnant to your kid, to my kid, that is a innocent child. And this is a situation where you're not going to have, as a male, you're not going to have a whole lot of control, in what the mother of that child does. If she decides she wants to have this kid and take you and try to get, support from you, financial support, emotional support, whatever, that's her right, It's just a bad situation to be in. I mean, you really want to be in a situation where you know the person's name, for crying out loud, that you might get knocked up. You really want to be in a situation where you don't just know their name, but you're in love with them and you care about them and you care deeply, and that maybe you've planned a child, so that the child, the poor innocent child, is brought up in a situation where they have two loving parents and where they have the best chance of being happy. Don't do this to don't conceive a child. Don't put yourself in a situation where you could potentially conceive a child that's going to be unhappy and have parents that don't know each other and have, a father that's not their real father and all these different situations. That's what I'm talking about. And I can't even begin, guys, to tell you how important what I'm telling you now is. And that's why I can respect the developer that made a game like this. Use a game like this to stop and think. I know the tendency for the male macho guy is to take a game like this and go, that's so funny, and call the woman names and call her a slut and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to do that in this game, okay? And if I haven't lost you already, if I haven't made you click off my video already, please listen, please think, please use this opportunity, my video to you, to really think, about the next time you're given a situation where you can go to the bar, where you can go out with friends or whatever, especially if you're a younger male, because that's really when it seems like all that pressure and all the hormones and everything like that really take on a precedence over maybe if you're a little bit older and you have experience and wisdom and you kind of know better because you've been that route or you've seen it with other people or whatever. So, tell your friends, tell the peer pressure, tell the hormones, and especially tell the alcohol to GTFO, and don't screw up the rest of your life. And more importantly, don't screw up the life of somebody else. Don't screw up the life of some woman you don't even know. And more importantly than that, don't screw up the life of some kid, some little baby that isn't even conceived yet by making a bad choice. I just can't overemphasize it enough. I know this is probably, I'm just going on and on and on and on. I probably sound like your father or, something like that. But this really is important. I'm using this game that somebody suggested to me to try to reach out. And I know I'm probably going to lose a lot of guys that are listening to this. But if I can just reach one of you, if I can reach you listening to me right now, to use this opportunity to think, next time there's an opportunity for you to go out drinking with the guys, to think before you get yourself in that situation, then this whole video, this whole talk is worth it. I don't care if this video gets 400 thumbs down to no thumbs up. Don't care. I'm trying to reach the one or two people out there that maybe I can change your life. Maybe I can change an inconceived child's life into something better. Okay? So, another situation too, I can't even imagine, being in the situation where I'm so drunk I don't even know the girl's name. It's bad enough that, younger people have so many raging hormones and stuff like that, curiosities and stuff like that, especially guys that, they would move too fast. But adding alcohol here and not even knowing her name, that's just horrendous. So in this situation, absolutely, you don't take her photo. You don't even know her name, and you're going to take a photo of her backside? No way. You're taking a situation that's already irresponsible, and you're magnifying it by sending photos on your phone of somebody you don't even know, and potentially getting them out there on the web, and embarrassing the living hell out of them? No way. At all times, be responsible, be mature, especially when somebody else, especially somebody you don't even know, is, who you're talking about. Don't do it. No way. Nah, I'm not going to stoop to that. Exactly. All right. Shit. My phone's dead anyway. What should I do now? Wake her up? Fall back to sleep? Or get out of here? Again, guys, if you ever do wind up in the situation, again, man up, get out of here. I know that's the funny thing to do and call her a name, blah, 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 calling her a name like it's her fault. No, this is your fault. This is as much your fault as it is hers. Probably more so. You were probably a drunk, ignorant ass and told her lies and everything else to get her in the situation. I found out in my life that women, while they have hormones and curiosities and everything like that too, for the most part, women more like to be talked to, women more like to be They like to feel desired. They like to feel like a man's interested before they go to the spot than a man, where a man's just mostly macho and hormones and stuff like that. Women really go to this point because they feel like they've found a guy that'll listen to them or share something with them, like talking and stuff like that. The emotional stuff is usually what gets a woman into the situation too quick. Not that alcohol can't help, but for the most part, I think most women are really looking for a guy that they can feel comfortable with. Where guys are just looking for, you know what guys are looking for. You're a guy. So we're not going to get out of here. We're not going to fall back to sleep. We're going to wake her up and try to talk to her and say, hey, who are you? What's going on? And try to at least figure out who the heck this is. That's what I'm saying anyway. That's the most responsible option there. Let's put it that way. I need answers, and I need them now. What the? Did she just throw the duvet over me? Duvet? Did she just throw the duvet over me? I believe that's a blanket. I'm not real sure. I'm not real sure I pronounced that correct, but I think that's pretty close. I think it's duvet over me, and I believe that's like a blanket of some sort. She's gone? Maybe she's just a little freaked out about all this. Well, probably so. Just like I am. I know I am. Yep, see? Still, I didn't really get a good look at her. Maybe she wants me to leave? No, I'm not going to leave the room. That's wishful thinking, Not wanting to make an uncomfortable situation even more uncomfortable, but I do think we need to figure out what the heck happened here. So, I don't know, let's look this way. Okay. What is this? This must be your wallet, okay? I really shouldn't be looking through this, but then again... Okay, no, we're not going to look through her wallet. This might contain some useful information about her. A driver's license, an ID card, something with her date. Again, this is more irresponsibility. You don't go snooping through somebody's purse or wallet that you don't even know. No, we're going to leave it alone. Nope, I won't stoop that low. Again, guys, I'm not taking this opportunity, this game. I'm sure a lot of YouTubers that, if they do come across this game will take this as a situation to be funny or insult women or, insult the woman portrayed in this game or whatever. No, I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be, be myself as part of what I'm thinking now, but I'm also trying to be mature and not use this as a moment or a macho moment. I'm gonna take the route here that's probably not gonna be popular on YouTube. Let's put it that way. No, but I won't stoop that low. I'll leave it all alone. Leave the room. What's this? It's a romance novel. Eyes of Embrace. Yeah, I mean, you can look at the book, so like that. That might tell you more about who this woman is and what she likes and stuff like that. That's cool. It sounds a romance novel. Sounds probably pretty soppy, like a must-read. No, not a must-read, but it could be intriguing. I mean, depending on the romance novel. I mean, why does she like it? Not so much that I want to read it, but why is it that she likes romance novels? Is she looking for love? Is she really romantic? That kind of thing. Those kind of questions. Maybe I should give this a read. Okay. Here we go. Aha, I think I found out the cause of the hangover. Funny, I don't normally drink wine, especially red. I guess drunk me doesn't care. He's pouring what he's pouring in the tank. There we are. Okay, fancy name. It's half empty. Okay. There she is. She's coming out. Yeah, looks pretty good for the kind of graphics we're talking about. I mean, I like the art. Oh, hey. Yeah, she looks... I mean, you can tell by the artwork that she's feeling pretty uncomfortable. Look at the eyes. Look at the facial expression. That's pretty cool. So I can ask her, hey, are you okay? And again, how you ask this is as important as the words, So if I say, hey, like that, or if I say, hey, like an ass, big difference. Again, are you okay? Like I'm really concerned, or, there's just other ways. There's good ways to say words and there's bad ways to say them. So how you say things are as important as, the words you're saying, especially in a situation like this. A situation that I hope all of you never wind up in, because, as you can see here, I think the developer here has, this is not good. I mean, this is not a good situation. The fun that you had last night, you were drunk, you don't even remember it, for one thing. And, you're probably talking about a situation that lasted 5-10 minutes at the most. Is this really worth it? What if she's pregnant? What if you got an STD? Is that 5 or 10 minutes of drunken fun that you don't even remember, is it worth it? That's what I'm talking about, thinking before you get yourself in the situation. So I'm going to say, are you okay? So I guess that's what I'm saying. Are you okay? Okay, so that seemed to liven her up a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry for dashing out of the room like that. I hope I didn't freak you out or anything. So she seems like she remembers me better than I remember her. I'm like, it's okay. I was just a little shocked when I was suddenly smothered by the duvet. Huh. She's like, sorry, I as soon as I woke up, I just really needed to dash to the bathroom. Uh-oh. I'd rather not go into it if it's okay with you. Yeah, of course. Just an awkward situation here. So, have you been awake long? Not really. My phone woke me up. I wondered what that noise was. It woke me up too. Sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. You shouldn't have spoiled me with that fancy bottle of wine. I don't know that I agree with saying that either. I mean, it sounds like I don't even remember what happened, and now I'm kind of blaming her for getting me drunk. That's an immature thing to say right there. Fancy bottle of wine? Oh, that's not a fancy bottle of wine. No? Sorry to disappoint you. I save the fancy stuff for special occasions. Wow. So, she's basically saying, you're nobody to me. Damn. The awkward moment just got even more awkward. I'll try not to take that as an insult. Yeah, hard not to. I don't normally drink wine. Oh, well, we didn't drink that last night. We didn't? That's just a bottle I keep on my bedside. Oh, okay. I like to pour myself a glass when I read. Looks like I can't blame this hangover on the wine then. Okay, so I can't blame it on her anyway. This is a little awkward. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now again, try to picture yourself. If you're viewing this video, try to seriously, picture yourself in the situation, and rather than try to make a mockery of it or, make it a joke of it, try to really put yourself in the situation here. I know it's a game, but you could, a lot of people have been in this situation before. I should ask something. Time, hangover. Let's start off something to try to break the ice a little bit. Let's go with something simple like the time. What time is it? Just coming up on 10 a.m. You don't look so good. Huh. Are you feeling okay? You don't look too great. Are you feeling okay? I'm going to say I feel awful. I probably do. I'm not even in this situation and I feel awful. So of course, if I'm waking up with a hangover and I mean, I feel guilty. I'm trying to portray myself in this actual situation, and I feel terrible. And honestly, I'm not thinking about any particular time in my life or anything like that. I mean, I'm just really trying to picture this as as a real moment and try to put myself in the situation. And this game, this situation, this awkward situation, is making me feel terrible. So I'm going to be honest with her. I feel awful. I have a really bad hangover. I'm not surprised. You'd already had quite a few drinks before we met last night. So at least she's smiling now. So, I mean, that's a better look than when she came in. So I assume we're doing okay by trying to be honest. Is that so? Gary said I'd only had one drink before. Huh. Is there anything I can get you that might make you feel better? At least she's being nice. That's cool. She's not saying get the hell out. Painkillers, coffee, nothing. Knowing me, I'd probably ask for coffee. I might ask for both, but it really depended on. I don't know. I mean, they're really hard. I guess I'd ask for coffee. Let's see what she says. A cup of coffee would help shake me off this hangover. Nice. I'll go put the kettle on and see if we have some instant coffee in. Cool. Okay, that went well. She seems... I think she seems really nice, to be honest with you. Cool as well. She could be cool. I don't really know. But she definitely seems nice. I don't think she seems weird. I think her acting awkward to an awkward situation is perfectly normal. So definitely not weird. She could be cool. I don't know her well enough to know that, if she's cool, if she shares interests with me and all that good stuff. We haven't found that out yet. The only one thing I can tell for sure right now is that she seems nice given the situation. Hopefully you guys are kind of agreeing with me. We'll see. Still, I'm no closer to finding out what happened last night. Well, you know what happened last night. Clearly, that wine wasn't involved. Alright, I'm not gonna leave. This is, dead. No point in looking at it no more. It's a pile of magazines. Okay. There's some music and gaming mags in here. Cool, so she's a gamer. So see, now she's starting to seem a little bit cooler, at least to me as a gamer. Alright. Some of the articles sound pretty interesting. Shame I don't have time to read them now. Okay. Here are my jeans. There are a few odd stains on here. I don't want to hear about the stains. I reckon they're good for another day or two. Wow. I really need to find my boxers before I put them on, though. No comment. Alright, so she comes back and she's like, hey, how are you holding up? How am I holding up? I have no idea. Yeah, fine. Awkward. Well, I hope this helps. Thanks, it smells so good. Or it smells good, sorry. Well, it's not Starbucks, but hopefully it'll help shift the hangover. It's delicious. Cool. She ought to take pride. Now, I think a woman in this situation, even with the awkward moment, by giving her the opportunity to give me coffee, I think that would help lower the awkwardness and make her feel like she's still, desired in some way, like she's helping me. So I think that would be a good thing. So I like where this went. I see your jeans. I see you have your jeans there. Oh yeah. I thought I'd pick them up. She's like, I see. Well, surely she wasn't hoping that we'd get down to business again by leaving my jeans on the floor. Again, more awkwardness. Yeah, it feels awkward again. So I can tell you what she's thinking right now. She sees me with my jeans because I, just clicked on them. And now she's thinking I'm going to leave. Like the only thing I wanted was what happened last night. Like I have no interest in her or spending time with her or playing games with her, video games or, having her get me coffee and talking while I drink my coffee. I'm getting my jeans, I'm going to be out of here. That's what she's thinking right now. That's what she's thinking if she's like 90% of females. So I say, I'm thinking to myself, I should really ask her about last night. She must know something. So that was quite a night, huh? Oh boy. And that's one thing you never want to do, guys. Don't do it. Don't ask the question, was it good for you? That is the worst possible question you could ever ask a woman. Just don't do it, because it just makes you seem immature. It makes you seem like you're just all about yourself. I don't know. That's my opinion anyway. She's like, yeah, it was all right. Huh. By the way, thanks. Huh? Last night I was feeling pretty down. I'd always brushed off the idea of meeting up with a stranger through a dating app. She met me through a dating app? Or she met somebody else through a dating app and things went bad, and then she met my drunk ass and one thing led to another. That's what I'm guessing. Let's see. Aha, that must be how we met. Yeah, I don't think so. And then having the guy bail on me in the middle of the date. Oh, yep. Okay. What an asshole. Okay, I think we can assume that guy wasn't me. Yeah, I'd pretty much already figured that out. I was about ready to jump into a taxi and go home and shut myself in for days. Yeah, and then you met me, and now you're really going to want to shut yourself in for days, especially if I just leave. I'm really glad you showed up. So here she is. She's opening up to me again. She probably already did last night, but I don't remember a damn thing because I was so damn drunk, like an a-hole, to be honest with you. So now she's opening herself back up again. This is a good thing, especially, you don't even have to think the woman's hot at this point, even though you're sober or whatever. At least be a decent guy. Even if you wake up and, she's not, the best looking thing you or who you remember, or as hot as you remember or whatever, because chances are she's probably not. Alcohol tends to do that. They say about alcohol, they say a 6-pack and a 4 makes a perfect 10. Well, alcohol seems to have that effect. So if you wake up sober and you see someone that maybe isn't, a 9 or an 8 or a 10 like you thought, maybe she's only a 5. Maybe she could really, maybe she could still be nice. Maybe she could be really cool. And, maybe you could turn a bad, awkward situation into something pretty cool. So that's my thoughts anyway. So here she is opening up to me again. So she obviously has some kind of, she likes something about me. She probably wasn't as drunk as I was last night, so there's some reason she wound up where she did. I'm really glad that you showed up. See, I like that smile. Even though it's just a drawing, seeing that smile is cool. I don't know if it's just me. You guys will have to let me know if watching this video and watching the situation play out, if seeing this girl, this imaginary girl that you're waking up with, if seeing her smile is kind of a cool thing to see. You brought me a drink, you listened to me, and it cheered me up. So she's remembering last night me cheering her up. That's why she's smiling. I guess the night turned around thanks to you. So she got stood up last night, and I stepped in. Maybe this explains why I accidentally abandoned Gary and my friends last night. Even if I can't remember anything we talked about. I'm like, don't worry about it. Although I think I ended up abandoning my friends by accident. Huh. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. They're just a little pissed with me this morning. I didn't even realize you were there with friends. Huh. You didn't mention anything about them at all. Yeah. We know what I was about last night. I was about one thing, and it wasn't even about you, girl. It was about my other head doing all the talking. Anyway, really, I was in a bar with Gary and a couple of other people, I think. You think? She's like, that's probably what she's thinking too. You think? You don't know? Huh? Yep, see, that's exactly what she's thinking. See? I've been here before, people, I'm telling you. And no, I have not played this game before. I have not seen this game played before. You think? Whoa, hang on. Do you even remember my name? Oh, no. Oh, no. So it looked like it was going a little bit better. Now it's got awkward again because she's on to me now that I don't even remember her damn name. Not good. Oh, my God. No, not good. This is humiliating. Damn. Back to that same face. So, you don't remember anything. What should I say? I'm just going to be honest. Not really, no. Sorry. Not really, no. But I'm going to show her that I feel bad with, an expression and the way I see these words that lets her know I feel bad about it, Maybe try to give her a little smile, that I'm sober now and I'm kind of liking that, she's being nice. So, I'm going to show her that I'm not in a hurry to leave at this situation, at this moment. What? Really? She's going to get mad. You must be pretty confused then. Yeah, pretty confused. I'll fill you in on what I know. We met at around 11 p.m. at the bar at Paradox. You'd had a few drinks, but you didn't seem too drunk. You bought me a drink and we found a secluded spot to chat. We chatted for ages without being interrupted, even in a bar as loud as Paradox. At the end of the night, we'd both had quite a few drinks. But she remembers everything, see? Neither of us were in a state to make good decisions. Yep. When the taxi arrived, we both jumped in. And I guess we ended up here. I'm not going to ask her in that. I mean, it's obvious. Okay. Try to say it nice. Okay. That's everything I can recall. I don't know anything that happened leading up to that. Sorry. No, it's fine. Thanks for helping fill me in on the blanks. Hopefully that would give me enough to remember, So again, that's why she did it, was more than the alcohol. She did it because I sat and talked to her in a secluded spot, and she found that romantic. She found that I took more interest in her than the, date she met on a dating app who bailed on her. So that made her feel desired and, not like a piece of crap. And I actually took time to talk to her. So, that's why she wound up where she did, probably more than the alcohol. And we can tell based on the game that I wound up here for two reasons: the alcohol and my hormones. And that's it. Nothing about her. She's like, listen, about last night. Yeah? Going out, meeting a total stranger, and bringing them here, home. This isn't something I normally do. In fact, I've never done this before. She's never had a one-night stand before. I don't find that so hard to believe. Again, I don't know her, but she asked me, have you ever done anything like this before? Again, how you believe her and stuff like that is really going to depend on how she says it, But no, I'm going to say I've never done anything like this before either, because I really haven't. I mean, I've really never been in this situation. I've never been in a situation where I've been drunk and woke up with somebody that I didn't even know their name. Let's put it that way. So, no, I have not. And that's reassuring. If she believes me. It makes me feel a little bit less uncomfortable about the whole thing. So, damn, back to this face again. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't want this to be typical. I mean, you're still here. You didn't sneak out before I woke up or while I was out of the room, right? I don't know. Clearly, you were nice to me last night. Good to know. But part of me thought you'd want to leave as soon as you woke up. But you're still here. So I'm sure she feels encouraged by that. I mean that in a good way, of course. And again, the smiling face is good, even though it's just a drawing. I mean, I'm liking seeing that. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. She's happy that I'm still here? Of course she is. I guess I've managed to make a good impression, all things considered. Listen, we really didn't get to know each other that well last night. I ranted about my date and life troubles. I've talked enough about me. Tell me about you. Okay, that's good. I mean, she's now taken an interest to me and, huh? Tell me something about you. That's kind of an a-hole thing to say, like, I don't want to talk. No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I would try to tell her about me. I know this might sound strange, but if we get to know each other a little better, then maybe this could be different. I would agree with her. I wouldn't even say that. So the game's making choices for me that I wouldn't say there. I don't even care what she looks like at this point. If we've been to that spot that we've already been, I would take the time. I wouldn't, even if she was a 2 out of 10, guys, I would take the time to at least make the situation less uncomfortable. I mean, for all you know, she might wind up pregnant. This might not be in a situation where you want to hate her or leave awkwardly or make her feel like crap. You just don't know, Take the high road, people. So this is a situation, I don't even like this because I wouldn't be a dick here. Different. Well, maybe this doesn't have to be as weird as just two strangers hooking up. I don't know. Sure, I guess. Again, a dick thing to say. I don't like that. I'm not saying you have to, and don't get me wrong, guys, I'm not saying you have to, take that situation, maybe making a wrong choice or a drunk choice and marrying the girl. I'm not saying that at all. But at least you don't have to be a dick. You don't have to make an awkward situation worse. What's wrong with being the girl's friend? Nothing. Be cool, Don't be a freaking macho prick. Don't make her feel like this is all her fault when obviously it's going to be my fault more than likely. I mean, most of it was probably my fault. Not that it's not both of our fault, but let's put it this way. At least her reasons for what happened are more admirable than what we can tell about my reasons for what happened. I can't even remember her name, for crying out loud. Guaranteed she knows my name. Well, at least what I told her my name was. Guaranteed you she knows what I told her my name was. So what should I tell her about myself? My personality? Let's talk about my personality. Why not? I guess I should start with... Ugh. Uh-oh. Huh? Sorry, wait here. I'll be right back. She's gone. That was strange. She turned pale as soon as I opened my mouth. I wonder if I can find out anything more about her. An introduction to English literature. English literature in context. The rest of these look like textbooks around the same subject, so she likes English literature. I guess she's studying English literature at a college or a university. There's also some DVDs. Okay. I've seen these already. Oh, that's nice. A guitar. I bet this is worth a lot of money. I think I know how to play a few chords, but now's not really the time for that. You think? Looks like her underwear drawer. I'm not going to look through there. Yeah. So here she comes. Hey, are you okay? Not really. Sorry, I just feel really sick all of a sudden. Maybe it was something I ate last night or too much to drink. What should I do? Offer to help. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? Thanks, but I think I just need to get some rest. Okay. I hate to be rude, but I'd like to be alone now. Ouch. Are you sure? Yes, please. Please don't take it the wrong way. You've been a real gent, even this morning when you could have easily just left. Sorry to cut this short. See, now I feel awful again. I just need to get some rest. Okay. Alright, so I'll quickly gather up the remainder of my belongings. Okay, I've got all my stuff. Cool. There's a bus station just down the road from here, so you should be able to get home from there. Thanks. Listen, don't take this the wrong way. You've been really nice this whole time. I'm grateful for that. How should I respond? So it does sound like it's kind of awkward, but, she probably is feeling sick from the alcohol and everything that happened. I don't think she would know she's pregnant yet or anything like that, guys. I mean, it's the next morning. But how should I respond? It'd probably be a little bit overbearing to say I want to see you again. I don't know that I would say that. That almost sounds like BS. Like maybe sarcasm. It really depends on how you said that. And I don't know that you'd want to do that. But again, what I said earlier, it doesn't hurt to be friends. So again, don't be a dick, even though this is a nice thing to say. Don't be a dick. I mean, why not be her friend? Why not? She seems pretty nice. I mean, what's wrong with a nice friend? Who knows? Maybe you can get to know each other, and maybe the next time, if there is a next time, you guys go to that same spot, it can mean a hell of a lot more. It wouldn't be something that you would forget. It wouldn't be something you would be drinking to get there. And she might be a cool person, She seems nice as she's presented in this, this virtual thing. So let's be friends. Can we be friends? Let's see what she says. It should be interesting. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think so. Come on, let's see you smile. Come on, girl, smile for me. Don't get me wrong, I don't mean friends with benefits or anything like that. Yeah. I knew you didn't think that. But you made me feel better in a moment of need. And I'm grateful for that. So yeah, now she's smiling. There we go. Let's be friends. There we go, guys. So you gather your belongings and you give her your contact details. Though you still don't find out her name. She sees you at the front door and gives you a hug. That is cool. Hugs are cool. And I wouldn't let it in like that. I would be like, can you refresh me with your name one more time before I go? So, given the rights, even in a wrong situation, even in a really awkward situation like that, I think it shows you. I think this has been a pretty cool little virtual novel, I guess you would call it, that shows you, maybe you can turn bad things or bad moments or awkward moments into something halfway decent, halfway good. And who knows, maybe if you're friends with her and, maybe you turn into really good friends. Maybe you guys help each other out sometime and, maybe she's there to take you to work when your tire has a flat, a week later or whatever. Everybody could use another friend. So, no reason to be a dick in that situation. That's what I'm saying. Even if you wake up in that situation, don't be a macho male pig, So you smile. She really is a nice girl after all. You walk out onto the street and head to the nearby bus station that she suggested. When you get home, you charge your phone and discover a message from an unknown number. Thanks, X. That's cool. That is cool. All right. I wonder how else that could have played out. You know what? I'm not going to play this out. You guys can play this out if you want. I like how that ended based on my choices. Maybe it can end better, but I think I did pretty good for the spot I was in. Again, I had not played this before, so I kind of like how it played out. I kind of like that at least in this video I didn't act like a pig in front of all my 80% male audience. I know I'm probably going to take a lot of heat for this, but I'm really urging you guys, especially you younger guys that maybe find yourself in this kind of situation, try to think before you act. And if you ever do wind up in that situation, don't be, it's just you and the girl there. There's nobody to show off for. Don't be a freaking pig. If you're alone with a woman, when you're on a date, don't lose the macho BS. You don't have to be an a-hole, especially when you're alone, especially in a situation like that with a woman. So I can't state that enough, guys. And really, more importantly, though, try to make the right choice. Try to make a choice before you're drunk, and in that situation. Try to be responsible before you put yourself in that situation where you wind up, at some girl's house in her bed with your clothes all over the floor and you don't even know her name. Not good. So anyway, people, hopefully you guys have enjoyed my playthrough of this stand. Hopefully the gentleman, the guy who requested that I play this game, hopefully he enjoyed this as well. And hopefully you guys got something out of it. I enjoyed it, actually. I think this was pretty well done by the developer. I think there's an opportunity here to be a real prick and be a typical guy. But I think that I played this out pretty good, or about as good as I could. And who knows, might have made a really good friend had this situation been real. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Leave your comments down below. Be sure you rate my video, especially if you liked it. I think I'm going to need all the help I can get on this one. So if you're still listening, if you listen to this all the way through and you enjoy this, please just give me a like, because I'm probably going to get a bunch of dislikes for not being a male chauvinist, a-hole, and, making fun of her and trying to make funny moments. So being a dad preaching to all the guys out there. So I'm probably going to get some heat for that. So anyway, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching. This has been Zaxter99. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Take care.